Is this part gonna work? Oh, come on. Oh, I bet I know what's going on with that too. Alright, this is what happens when you restart the PC completely. Everything gets messed up. Nope, that's not it. That's not the issue. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Okay, what's going on, everybody? I guess wait, what? Oh, also this needs to be this. Hi, let's put me there. That's not working. Cool. Nothing is right. Oh, come on. Go to here. Something really wacky is going on with everything. So, okay. This is normal, but still working weirdly. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to our Purrsday evening, very late cat chat. If you haven't seen humans on camera before, this is one of us. I'm Sam. My wife Amanda will be right back. We'll be back in a second. I can't talk. We're your fosters. We've been fostering cats and kittens for 4 years and currently have Mama Bonita and her 3 kittens, of which one has been adopted. We used to have 4, now there are 3, so that's the one. And we do these chats 3 times a week right now. Thursday evenings, usually around 9, Caturday mornings at 10 a.m., and Mondays at noon. We got a little bit of a late start and then straight into technical issues, so that's great. So I have a bunch of stuff that I need to hit the start button on and see if I can't get them back on. I don't know what's going on with the Stream Deck, so that's super cool. Anyway, we do these chats to give updates on the cats and kittens and their progress, as well as give you an opportunity to ask any questions you may have about what we do as fosters or the kittens or anything like that. So please feel free to ask questions. And if you stop on by when we're not here, there is a handy dandy little button in the channel points rewards that says save a question. You can save a question for the next chat and we will answer it at that point. Hopefully I figure out what's going on with the Stream Deck so that that will work when we decide we want to answer questions. How's everyone doing? Yeah, all those times that I said minutes ago are Los Angeles Pacific based. Let's start things out by stopping the autofocus on this camera. So I don't know what was going on when I came in, and this is directly related to whatever was going on with camera, the camera 5 issue that I think Janine probably was the one that mentioned that, if anyone noticed. Essentially, it was impossible to move out of OBS. So let's double check that I can do that. Mine does? Oh, so you didn't open it yet? Okay, cool. Okay, that element of things is better. Let's get this to this, so we'll get as many things as I can back to normal. 8HK. This. It was broken. I've lost my
Good catch.
Lost my monkey faces, and I can't remember how to find them again unless they've been stolen completely. So you've got the robot face. It's like a full skin theme. You either pick the robots or the monkeys. Oh, how do I... Why can't it do that? But it's like a setting in Twitch somewhere. I found it the other day and I was like, oh, that's how that happens. I can't find anything right now. I can't remember where, and I didn't change it back to this. It just happened. Oh. Maybe Twitch decided that you shouldn't be allowed monkeys. This doesn't look frozen. I think it's fine. Mean says, hi, Amanda. Alright, so...
Hi, Means.
I'm gonna...
Happy Thursday.
Man, I don't want more tech problems.
You had like a couple days of bad tech issues all across the board.
Yeah. So I never even told you the full extent of today, which was super cool. So I guess we'll do that live. I'm gonna putz around with this for a minute and then.
We'll get into the chat and talking and cats and.
Yeah. Do you have stuff to say? Because I need to look at things.
Yeah. What do you have to do right now?
I've restarted the entire computer.
Okay.
So I need to open up a bunch of things.
Why? Right now?
Yes, or they won't work. Like camera 5, camera 6, those are all separate programs. Did I bring up camera 5 speaking up? No, I didn't do that yet. Don't reset the PC, that's not what I want.
That is my giant sigh.
Great. Means asks, how did the girls like the girls' room?
Well, Cutie thought it was cool.
Well, hey, we should set it up. For anyone who wasn't around, we brought Bonita and Cutie into Betty and Iris's room for a little explore.
It needs to be lifted again. It keeps getting pulled down.
Yeah.
They keep playing with those cords too.
Yeah. I tried to tape them a little.
I saw that, but
Wow, they already ripped it
yes.
off. This tape doesn't stick to that paint as well as the cheaper tape.
The thing is
I mean, there's a lot
you
going
need
on.
to 100% tape down every single cord the way that it is along the side there.
Well, that's impossible to do.
So that they don't even realize it's cord. No, it just takes time.
It's impossible to do solo, is what I meant. It looks like a zombie
Did it the other way by myself.
impression, not a giant sigh. What?
I was doing this.
Yeah, that's my zombie wife. What?
Who said that? Means
Yes, Means is the only one actively
nobody
chatting.
else would.
Turner's
say
here,
something
I'm
like
pretty
that
sure,
to me.
because thanks for the sub. What is going on with the stream deck? God damn it.
Bonita, where you be at? Is she under the cat tree?
I don't know, I can't change cameras. No, she's not.
Is she under
She's
there?
over there in that corner that she hides in.
What are you doing?
So Bonita's hiding again. That's how she felt about the girls' room. She was so traumatized.
She hid under the bed pretty much the entire time. She looked around. When she first came in the room, she spent 5 minutes meowing incessantly and just looking all around the room, scoping everything out. After she did that, she was quiet and she just went under the bed. And she pretty much stayed under bed the whole time. When we left the room, she came out once or twice and kind of explored the litter box. She may have ate a little dry food. I'm not sure if that was her or Cutie. One of them did. But she primarily stayed under the bed. She definitely went back under the bed every time me or the girls or somebody went into the room. As soon as I moved her back in here, she immediately went and ran and hid under the condo. She's come out and about now, but like now she's back under there.
Yeah.
Cutie was fine. Cutie explored and then she started to play.
Yeah,
But when I did
she
go
was
in
great.
there at one point to for something and I looked under the bed to check on them, they were both under the bed, but Cutie was just like in a bin of stuffed animals sleeping.
Yeah.
Actually, she was in that blue wagon under the bed sleeping. So I don't know. I want to do it several more times in the hopes that she'll get more comfortable each time doing
Right.
it. And you know, my hope is that she'll see that Cutie's relaxed and that will relax her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we could take all of them over there tomorrow.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
and then
thinking.
if she sees Cutie and the boys playing, it like won't be a big deal.
Right.
Hi, Mommy. I brought in a churro. Cutie ate it. Bonita smelled it like 3 times but didn't eat it.
Ah, it's working. Yay, things. Alright, I had to restart the chat bot, so it's going to do all this nonsense
She's
again.
being a little bit weird right now. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't want us to take her back over there or something.
What am I
But
forgetting?
we only have one more day with the boys. Tomorrow's our last day with the boys and they're getting picked up on Saturday.
Yeah.
So once they go, it's just gonna be her and Cutie anyway. And I'll probably have them go back and forth between the two rooms as often as I can over the next week or so, just to get her more used to it.
Right.
Because when we come back from our trip, we might move her into that room permanently.
Right.
So that we can get more fosters.
Yes.
Because if we don't move her out of this room, there's really no way for us to get new fosters. Unless we get bottle babies that can stay in the
condo,
in the bathroom for the 10-day isolation before moving to the living room.
I was gonna say, and we're gonna move the condo out probably Saturday.
When the boys go on Saturday, we're gonna get rid of the condo and just let Cutie sleep around the room at night with us in the bed or wherever she wants to sleep. So that means starting Saturday, we will no longer have a night vision cam.
Right.
We
Well,
will just
we'll probably do
in a PIP. We'll do
we'll do the
night
playlist.
vision in a PIP and then the playlist.
Okay. Yeah.
And the cam will probably just be, what we're gonna do when we move the condo out on Saturday is we're gonna move a second cat tree in here to put in the window. So we'll probably just have the night vision cam pointed there.
Yeah.
Since that's most likely where they'll spend most of the night. So that's the plan. I don't know. And then if they get comfortable being in the girls' room, maybe eventually, if she's still not adopted, I will see about just maybe moving them to a different foster. Like somebody who's like into fostering adults long term.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of feeling like it could be after kitten season before she gets adopted. Like, we might need to wait until all the kittens are gone and it's like November, December before somebody adopts her. I don't know. It could just take a really long time.
Okay. Mia says, did you see camera 2 was weird today?
Camera 2 was off today.
Yeah.
And I posted that in the chat very early on. When I came in to set up the room this morning, Sam had already left because he had to go into work today. And camera 2 was on the ground. Like Bonita had knocked it off the dresser and it had come unplugged. And I didn't know how to, I probably could have figured it out, but I really didn't feel like spending half an hour messing with it.
It's one of the trickier ones because you actually have to
So I just typed in the chat, hey, camera 2 is going to be down until Sam gets home later. I said in a few hours, but I didn't know at that point that he was going to be at work so long. We thought he was only going to be at work for a couple hours, and he ended up being there until 4. So, and then it took, an hour and a half for him to drive home. But anyway, yeah, sorry about that. I didn't really know how to post that better.
Yeah.
I guess I could have posted it in Discord, although I don't know where I would have, just in general.
I don't remember if I've given you admin access, but ideally posting it in the announcements would be, because nobody else posts in that, so it would be seen.
Yeah.
But yes, just anywhere in Discord would be fine. We do have like a bugs area, but I don't think people look at that as much. Yeah. But it's fixed. We fixed it. Camera 6 is back as well. Camera 5 should be working now, although one of them is pointed. Oh, you fixed it? No, you didn't. Did you?
I didn't fix it. No, she did.
No, I didn't. It just looks moved. No, that's totally poor.
Oh, there we go. It's really delayed.
Can you tilt it a little so it's not crooked? And you can do it higher. That one's good.
It's just,
We just made it worse.
okay. Not that I know it's over there. All right, back. Oh boy. Yeah.
Or we should bring that box of food in here.
Some food.
Although I ordered it. It's on the little pantry in the back of your
Right. Means asks, any interest for the girls yet? No, we haven't
Not
seen anything.
a single email.
So Amanda updated their adoption bio.
Yeah, I
Like,
sent in to Kitten Rescue a few new pictures. I had a new picture of the two of them together. I sent in like a new one of Bonita and a new one of Cutie. Had them delete some of the older ones that I didn't like as much. And then I edited the text a little bit to make it shorter and a little better. Like not as, I didn't say anything about like, I don't know, all I said about Bonita's personality, you know, as far as like her being shy, so I just said like she was shy when she first got here and now she's very affectionate and playful and blah blah blah, and that was it. Like I didn't go into more details than that. Like before I said she was scared and she hid, which doesn't sound that appealing. So,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. And then-
She's a little flighty right now.
Don't move me. Don't move me.
So they did that. They updated that a couple days ago. I did also talk to the woman who does the social media for Kitten Rescue, and she said that she would post them. I have not. That was like 2 days ago, and I have not gotten back to her with pictures and text for her to post. I really need to do that. I really wanted to do that last night, and then I don't know what happened. And then my day today was like crazy busy. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe I can do that tonight before I get to bed, and maybe she'll post them tomorrow, which would be good. Yeah, we have not gotten any interest in them. I mean, honestly, their listing is like all the way at the bottom now of the page of cats, and Bonita is an adult. She's not a kitten. It's a bonded pair.
Mm-hmm.
They look exactly the same, so there's no variety. It's two girls. They're brown tabby. Like they have every odd against them. And I also posted them as like not good with kids, not good with cats, not good with dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's got to be somebody who has no other pets. You know, wants an adult, like wants to, and also Cutie isn't even like a kitten anymore. Like she's not a baby kitten. She's almost 5 pounds. I had to weigh her last night because I started her on some antibiotics because she has a URI, and like she's almost 5 pounds. She's 4.5 pounds. She's a solid girl. She's like half Bonita right now. She's crazy. She doesn't look it. Like she kind of looks smaller than the boys in a lot of ways, but she is
Stripes are
hefty.
slimming.
She is so like solid. She's always been the heaviest one, but
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah. Janine asks, do you ever hear from the feeder? I wish she had more room and wanted more cats.
Yeah, I have updated her. I've kept her kind of updated. I've been texting her, and when we, like last weekend when we kind of did our social media blast of like putting all the, I had made like the poster, like adoption poster for Bonita and Cutie with some description and a couple pictures. I sent that to her and I asked her if she would share it, and she did. She posted it on social media on like her stories and some maybe like a group or something. So she posted it, but like she lives in a small apartment and she already has some pets, so she probably has a limit as to like how many pets she can have. And I believe she lives with her family, like little brothers and sisters and maybe her parents and stuff. Like she was a young adult, but she said, I live with my family and the kids are starting to wake up like the day that I went to pick up Bonita. So, it sounded like probably quite a few people in a small apartment with pets already. So probably not the best environment for Bonita anyway. It might be a little too much stimulus for her, too busy, but also like they probably just can't even have another cat. Look at his ear.
You like patches?
There's fur missing. His ear.
Weird. Mean says maybe she is destined to be a working cat. She is used to outside and wasn't happy about going to the girls' room. I mean, I brought that concept up, but I think that's a really, really worst case scenario.
Yeah, I would really like to give her a chance. I would like to give her some time before doing that. And honestly, I don't really want to separate her and Cutie. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they need each other. Well, she needs her. Like,
Yeah.
And I'd like to give her more time. I'm not 100% against it eventually. Like, if she can't, she gets zero interest and it's like months from now, and we don't have, like, if she's really not happy in the girls' room and Cynthia has nowhere to place her, like there's no other foster who can take her, then, I'll consider it.
Mean says, I would like to be a working cat. I don't like people.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible solution. I think she would like to be outside. She would like to have the freedom to go in and out, probably. And she might end up being one of those working cats that, like, becomes really friendly with their people, but not every setup is great. Like, sometimes that works out really great, and then the people will let them in, or will, like, snuggle with them and play with them. And, some working cat situations, there's, like, a barn or a warehouse, or it is, like, semi-inside, but they're not, like, forced to interact with people. And some situations are just, like, you live outside somebody's house, and you have no access to the inside. The only thing you have is, like, a small doghouse type shelter, which, she can get eaten by a coyote.
Yeah.
Like, depending on what neighborhood she's in. And, like, to just have a tiny little shelter like that and she likes people. She likes my affection. You know what I mean? She likes us. So, I feel like if I could pick the working cat situation for her, I might be all for it. But because I probably would have zero say in that, she would go to, like, if we entered her into the program, she would just go to Sandra and Janice, and they would be, like, in charge of placing her. I don't know. Maybe if they allowed me to do it. I don't know.
So Anara was outside the door. That's what she was looking at before. I could hear her.
Yeah. What's up? So, wake up.
I'm so exhausted. This friggin' day. Oh no. Mosquito bites.
You do.
When did that happen?
Maybe just now when you were out there.
Maybe,
Um,
Yep.
I was gonna say something.
Okay. Alright. So you added that. Did you add those feeders to the Amazon? So Amanda added an automatic feeder or two to our Amazon, which is primarily for our cats and Aria, because she already bought a gravity feeder.
Yeah, the one that I wanted
Here.
to get for this room for Bonita and Cutie, the shipping was gonna take a long time. So I didn't really have time to like add it to the list to see if somebody bought it. So I just went ahead and ordered that one so that it would arrive in time. The one that I want for Aria and Nara is like a 1-day shipping. So I figured I'd add it to the list. If it gets purchased, awesome. If not, we'll just end up buying it next week sometime. I put 2 on there because I'm worried that if one of them gets really into eating from the automatic feeder, that just like every time it goes off, they'll be right there and they'll gobble up the food before the other one gets a chance. So I thought maybe it would be good to have 2, one in like 2 different rooms, so that they can both eat at the same time, or like just to make sure that nobody gets sort of left out on the food. But it's not a must. Like having one would be fine, probably. And even though we're planning to use it for Aria and Nara this time around for this trip, there's a really good chance we will end up using it for Fosters in the future in this room.
Hi.
So, you know, it's kind of for everyone in a way. Can I help you? You're interrupting. What?
This is really the always flip book.
Yes, you showed me this earlier for a long time.
It's different.
Yeah, I know.
And
Okay. So also it's bedtime.
Yeah. Did you do every other page? And then, yeah, look, you spent a long time doing every other page, flip, flip, flip. Okay, take it back to your room now.
Take it back.
You can look at it, the full book
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Go get a tissue.
Yeah, I get it.
There's a tissue right there by the fan, by the hand
Can you reach
sanitizer.
it?
Yep. All right, good night.
Janine, 12 days is the countdown to vacation.
Yes, that is
It's
correct.
the first.
Yes.
Which reminds me, I have to fill in that form for the thing we're going to send us.
Pizza thing?
Yes.
Did you get my text?
Yes. Yeah. I did.
What are you doing, lady?
where my body.
There's a scratch right there. The white one. Snap it. Good. Good night.
I just petted Humpty Monkey.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
This is
Sweet dreams. Stop touching it. Good night, honey.
No dream.
He's fine. He's not gonna run out. Just open the door and go. You got it. Keep going. Love you. Children. You. You Bonita.
Cool.
Chiquita.
What else? What else is new?
I know we have a couple questions in the
Saved thing?
saved thing.
You wanna go to that?
Whatever we're calling that. Wait a minute.
Saved questions. We can read them because it might spark other questions or other discussions.
Okay.
So might as well.
Hi, what are you
There's
doing?
a sparkle ball like under your shirt.
How dare you? That is where I put
right
my
there.
sparkle balls. Oh, this is how it is. Ah, sparkle ball. So this is what you did. This is you. Sparkle ball. Sparkle ball. I got it. I got the ball. Here.
You freaking the cat out.
Sorry. All right. Turn this text overlay off, and then I'll do it. So I almost got the questions from the other day cut and put up, but then I made the mistake of trying to update the OS on that computer because work asked me to update the OS on that computer, and then that computer stopped working, so I wasn't able to upload those clips.
What do you mean cut and put up?
So every time we do this, the questions, the saved questions, I'm going to trim them and
You're recording
Upload
it and
them.
editing it
yeah,
and uploading them to what?
I'm going to do both YouTube and TikTok. So it'll be a wide version that is like
Weird.
this, and there'll be a thing, which is why it shows up right in the middle. Why weird?
I don't know. It's just weird. Well, because like
Depends on
if
there's a question
if the
that's not
questions are
related.
very general
Well, I'm not allowed to
about
put up.
fostering, that might work. But if they're very specific questions
No, I don't think
about
so.
our fosters, how does that?
I don't know if that works because it's topical. You know, as long as the questions aren't like, "Hey Sam, do you like brownies?" Which, duh, the answer is yes. Why would you ask that?
Send brownies.
Yes, please put brownies on the Amazon wish list. Okay.
I don't think I can do that.
What?
My back is itchy.
That is not a reason you
I need
can't
a
put
back
brownies on the
stretcher.
thing. So the other thing is, you need to be more centered.
No.
So that, because the question's going to be here. So you're going to be out of
Oh my
frame.
God.
Fine. Whatever. I have one more notes. Okay. Great. All right. Question the first. From Janine G. Never seen this name before.
I think all of the questions are from Janine.
I think they might also be.
I love you, Janine. Thank you for asking us
Thank you for asking questions. What size is the future home of Hunk and Dreamboat? Is it an actual house or is it an apartment?
It is an apartment.
So I thought it's an
It is
apartment.
a 2-story apartment. I mean, technically, I guess it's like a townhouse. You know, it has like a separate entrance or whatever, a private entrance, and then it's a downstairs and an upstairs. I don't know the square footage, but it's a 2-bedroom,
Oh,
1 or 2 bath. I don't remember. I think 1 bath.
it's a good amount of space for an apartment.
Yeah, 2-bedroom.
That's pretty good.
Upstairs, downstairs. So the downstairs is like it's pretty big, spacious, and open, and it seems like it had kind of tall ceilings. It was like, you know, living room, dining room, kitchen area, and then the stairs obviously go upstairs, and the bedrooms and bathroom are upstairs. It's like a pretty sizable walk-in closet. So yeah, that's that.
Okay. I probably won't put that. I won't cut the question out. Seems like an odd one to put on there.
Exactly.
I didn't say I'm doing everything. All right, moving on. Oh, there is something from someone else. Tech XLE. That seems like a trolly, jokey one. Isn't this a breach of privacy towards cats? What if they need to use the toilet and everyone is staring? Exactly, Dreamboat. All right, so yes, most of the litter boxes are not on camera, though occasionally they are. It is what it is. They're cats.
Yeah.
Moving on. All right, here's another one from Janine. The new video of the girls isn't one part of Bonita in labor. That's
What's
the
the
video
new
that I
video?
showed you with the text on it. And Bonita is very talkative, and she's under the cat tree.
she's in labor. That was from her first
That's what
couple days here.
Yeah.
That video is actually like the very first time she let me pet her.
Mhm.
On like day 3 or day 4.
Yeah.
I think it was day 4.
All right. I think that's it.
And her and I were just talking to each other.
Yeah. And oh, there is more. Interesting. Oh, this is probably from right now. Did Amanda move the bunk beds since we last saw in that room? No,
No.
but the camera was probably at a different angle,
Yeah.
so it just looked like things were different.
The
But everything's
bunk
the
beds
same.
have always been in
We're not
that.
gonna move
Since
those.
we got the bunk beds, they've always been in that position.
Yeah, that's not an easy move.
Yeah. I feel like maybe we had the thing on like the play kitchen or on the
Play
dresser.
kitchen's probably new.
Something like that.
I don't remember when the last time we had the camera in there.
The play kitchen was in there last time.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Probably is. So you're saying you had the camera on it? Is that what you were
I'm
saying?
saying last time we maybe had the
Yeah.
camera there, and this time the camera was by the door.
Yeah, it was the opposite side of the room.
I don't know.
There are.
I honestly don't remember when was the last time we had a camera in there.
I'm
Or
not
kittens
sure.
in there, for that matter.
Janine says, "Are there 2 windows in there?" Yes. So there's one on
Yes.
each wall.
So there's one
Outside wall.
one on
It's a
either side
corner.
of the bunk bed. There's one by like
Right.
the head of the bunk bed, and then there's one by the foot of the bunk bed.
Yeah. And Mean says, "And there is an inside toilet, quote unquote." Okay. I don't.
An inside
It
toilet?
was from the other question that we.
Oh, like the
Oh,
top loader
the
toilet?
private suite. Is that what you're talking
Private
about?
toilet. Or you know, like occasionally the one is in the condo. That makes it
Yeah.
semi-private, although the camera is like right on it.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
But yes, I suppose if somebody really wants to avoid the cameras and go to the bathroom in privacy, they're more than
Yes.
welcome to use
If they
that
become that
lavatory over there. And,
that self-aware and understanding of technology and English, they can avoid. There's several off-camera choices to be made. All right, probably the
Judy
last
was
question.
getting some milk.
Oh my gosh, there's more questions.
Yay, more questions.
Ginny says, "How many human members are there in the boys' new home?"
2 women in their late 20s. That's the 2 bedrooms.
Ta-da!
That is
that's
all.
it.
No children.
Yeah.
Not, yeah. 2 women.
Cool. All right. Mean says, "I switched to Cam 7 the other day and caught Hunk in the act, if you will." All right.
Sorry.
And that's it. That was a.
Sorry, hon.
Yes,
The whole
I did
internet
it.
has seen you go
That
body.
thing worked. I hit the last question and it went away. Perfect. Will the cats... Oh, good question, Janine. Will the cats belong to both women? No.
Technically, no. They will belong to one of the women, as the women are roommates and not a couple, from what I understand. So eventually, at some point, you know, you assume that they will, you know, move apart from each other, and in which case, then both of the cats will stay together and go with one of the women. They won't be like separated, one go with each, not that kind of, yeah. Yeah, just one of the women.
Means asks, he was facing the cam, so I guess not asks. Means says he was facing the cam and had an interesting look on his face.
He was concentrating. Is that what your face looks like?
Yeah.
That was a weird face.
If I'm going in a box with sand in it, yep, that's the face
I'm
I
really
choose.
glad you keep the door closed. Good job eating that wet food, Dreamboat.
Oh, there must be a toy
Looking
back
for a
there.
sparkle ball.
get it.
Did you get something?
No, almost. Should I do it?
Weird cat. No. Just give her something to do.
That's true. Keeps her from hiding. Yeah. Really cute.
Hello, madam. Madam with your sparkle belly. So we do have secured pet sitter for while we're gone. And she will be coming every other day while we're not here. So we're gonna leave out water and dry food feeders for the cats. And then she'll come every other day to give them some wet food and scoop the litter and just check on them.
Hello, Fatal Bonbon. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Fatal says, good to hear from you guys. How are the cats doing? They're doing good. Hunk and Dreamboat's the black one, will be adopted on Saturday, so we're just going to have the 2 tabbies left. And
This one is past the
yeah, they're pretty sleepy. Janine says, many times I've seen Dreamboat, the only one awake and looking for something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, did you say secure cat sitter? We have
Yes.
secured a cat
Secured
sitter.
a cat sitter.
We did not secure the cat sitter.
We have found a cat
She's
sitter.
not a
We've
secure-
booked a cat sitter.
She is a secure cat sitter. We're confident in
trust
her
her.
cat sittering ability.
Cat sittering.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the move for Hunk and Dreamboat is going to be great. I'm really excited for them. I think they're going to have tons of fun romping around this new place. It's got really a lot of funky, cool vintage furniture for them to destroy.
Oh, really?
It's a very, like, hipster apartment. Like, they have a record player.
Oh.
They have lots of plants.
Wow.
They have very cool, like, vintage, antique furniture. Like,
Okay.
it's a nice place, but, like, I'm like, oh, I hope those kittens don't destroy your stuff. I told her, I'm like, I lots of scratchers, kid cat tree. Yeah. They'll be fine. They'll have fun. I think they'll have fun just chasing each other up and down the stairs. And I think the stairs might be even carpeted, which
Oh,
is
that'd be
good.
good.
So it'll be easy for them to run up and down without slipping.
Mean says, probably looking for trouble. He needs a mirror, Dreamboat.
Yeah.
And Janine, is she licensed and bonded? Yeah, she's,
She's not, but we trust her.
yeah, she's been here before.
I trust her with my children, so I trust her with the cats. Yeah, she's not a professional cat sitter by any
No.
means. But, you know, Bridget is right around the corner. If there were some type of an cat emergency, we could call Bridget, and Bridget would be here on the job. So, although I'm sure Audrey can handle whatever. The same person who cat sat for us last time. And she'll be moving to Pennsylvania, or not Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania at next month. So,
Right.
you know, we're lucky we got her in time before she left, and she probably needs money. So she was probably like, yes, I will do that.
Bonbon says, I have a little dreamboat of my own, but her name is Buttercup.
Aww.
Excellent.
Princess Buttercup.
We just watched Princess Bride.
We did. We just watched that like 2 days ago.
With the girls for the first time.
Although Iris,
Well, we watched it with
half.
Betty. Iris watched very little of it. Yeah.
Iris gave up halfway through. She missed the whole ending.
Yeah.
It was a bit too intense for her. Dreamboat, you are so soft. So I mean, I assume that means princess or sorry, not princess. I assume that means Buttercup is an all-black kitty.
That was my guess.
Or maybe she just means Buttercup is a dreamboat.
Could be both. Could be both ways.
Yeah. Bonita, what are you doing? Why are you hiding back there, you weirdo?
Just being weird. Bean says, have you talked about
The girls' sleepover yet? Iris is going to be the guest next time. Oh, like when they did that. Okay.
Yeah. I think they did a second one actually, where Iris was the guest, but
Seems familiar. Yeah.
but they slept, instead of sleeping in the living room, they slept in their room on the floor. It wasn't quite as elaborate as the first time we did it. Although we might do it again. And when we go to Michigan, they might be doing like an actual sleepover with their cousin, Indigo.
Oh, really?
Michigan.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It depends on how everything's going.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bonbon says Buttercup and Dreamboat look almost the same, just the ears and eye shape. Sure.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, cool.
Black cats are the best.
Yeah. Bean says not very memorable for Mom then.
Yeah. Not so much.
guys make me sleepy.
I get why she's sleepy, because it was,
Kinda
a lot of
anxious,
excitement
yeah.
going over into the other room. But these
Yeah.
guys, all they did was sleep the whole time they were gone. They came in and they were like spooning
Oh yeah.
on the kitty casa. It was pretty cute.
Oh God.
Bonita, you are such a weirdo. Oh, he's purring. You can hear him from here. This bunch is some quiet purrs.
Yeah, they're
But
very
Bonita
quiet.
is like, you have to have your head like on her body
Yeah.
to hear her. I can feel her purring
Right.
before I hear her. She's very quiet. Whereas some kittens, it's like you can hear them all the way across the room.
Yeah.
Nara.
Yeah.
Nara and Arya are the same. Like Nara, you can hear like from the next room, and Arya, you have to be like pressed up against her to hear.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? Do you think it's like a physical trait or like a personality thing?
I don't know.
Do you think like if they're more shy, their purr is quieter? And if they're
Thanks for the
more
sub.
like outgoing
Yeah.
or like alpha, they have a louder purr? Or do you think
Maybe.
it's more just like genetic, like your voice?
Yeah, I really don't
You
know.
know,
I
like
have a feeling
like
it's,
she's a very quiet purr, so they're all very quiet,
Yeah.
or are they all very quiet because they've had a mom and weren't like bottle babies, or
Right.
like weird,
But
you
she's
know?
very talkative and loud in other ways, which is interesting.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't know.
I would really like somebody to do an extensive study on purrs,
I'm sure there has been.
and no,
Hold.
there hasn't, because nobody cares about cats.
Come in.
Like
What's
I want
up?
to know what part of their body produces the purr.
There's
I
a,
still never figured that
yeah, I
out.
don't know what it's called, but there is an organ
Mama,
Yes,
that does it. Hi. Why are you looking at things? You should be asleep.
that's my end.
look. Half. No one. Half. Phone. Half.
Because there's 31 days, and the first one is on the 1st.
Bonbon says
Yeah.
love these emotes,
And
guys.
this is
Thank you,
also
and you should
And.
give a shout out to Insomnia Doodles who made those for us.
Why?
Let's see.
Because it's a longer month.
Gosh.
It's 31 days.
A lot of months is
But
Yeah.
it's 31 days.
Any of
and
the
moon
illustrated
falls
ones
on
are
the
from
first day of the
Insomnia.
month.
Any of the
That's
picture
fine.
ones I photoshopped myself. Hey, CG.
This month is gonna be fun.
Where the heck is command for that?
He's purring.
Oh.
He's
Alright,
just quiet.
This is it.
That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah,
how
that's
quiet
who
their purrs are.
did our
Okay, go to sleep,
illustrated
sweetie pie.
emotes.
They're going to dead.
Okay, go to bed.
Come on.
Okay, go.
Come on. A cat is
They
asleep.
are alive. Go to
A
bed.
cat is asleep. Come on.
Okay.
Let me show you out, lady. This way.
Maybe
Fare thee.
I take the cat.
No, you don't. Fare thee out.
I will take the adoption.
You're gonna
I
adopt.
will
You
take
have to be at
No
least
adopting.
18 years old to adopt. Sorry, bye
Oh, sick bird.
my
Knock
dad
it off.
is
It's up.
bye. Your dad is gonna sign for it? Don't think so. Doubtful. Probably not.
Lights out, guys. Lights out.
They are so soft.
Oh,
They have such silky fur.
Oh, here we go. I'm soft.
He has the tiniest little patch of white right there.
Yep.
Can't look. He really is a dreamboat.
Alright. Enjoying the cats.
Any more questions? Or Sam's gonna fall asleep. Here, take this
Janine,
and give me the scissors, please.
you can't
I don't know if this
drink
box.
these. But we never hear you say, "This is one coarse cat."
Well, if they're
We've
not,
had some cats
we've
that are
had
not
some
soft.
cats that were not particularly soft, and we usually just don't mention it.
Yeah.
Because, you're gonna say like this. But although I believe we have mentioned it when we've talked about kittens from the same litter, and like one is soft and one
Right,
isn't.
yes.
We've definitely brought that up and
Yes.
been like, this cat is super soft and that other one is not.
Right.
Like Cider was not a soft cat.
Yeah.
A lot of times tabbies are
Yeah.
coarse
Yeah.
and solid colors like the black and the gray and
Gonna be
the
softer.
orange. I don't know. Orange
Sure.
ones are softer. It's like the brown tabbies because they're like them. Their hair's two different textures.
Yes.
The black is a different texture than like the speckled
Yeah,
brown.
the black is actually the softer.
The softer of the two,
of
yeah.
The hairs. She just happens to have so much that it
all
counters the
pretty soft.
coarseness of the
Yeah.
of the gray. But yes, you can tell that the gray is definitively less soft.
Yeah. And like
Um,
the Rocky kittens, like those kittens were very soft.
Yeah.
And Raven was soft, but all of Raven's siblings were not very soft.
Bonbon said those ears almost American curl shaped. Dreamboat.
Punk's ears are really big.
Yeah.
Punk's ears are like always like going out to the sides and they're very large. He kind of makes them funny looking. It's okay.
Janine says
He's
muted
beautiful.
orange tabbies have a dull, powdery feel, or at least a dull, powdery look. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're really pretty soft cats. too.
Yeah.
It's just the look. Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh, the food. Guys, there's all this food here. What are you doing?
Trade me.
What?
Give me that stack.
Both of them? Okay.
You take there. And give me that other.
Okay.
Put this in that bowl.
Okay. Did the thing.
What? Yes.
Okay.
They're all empty. And this is empty.
Amon says, must head off to sleep. Night, y'all. See you soon. All right, thanks for dropping in.
Good
We'll catch you
night.
next time. Have a good night. We're probably going to
Good
head
night,
out
good night, good
pretty
night.
soon ourselves and return this to just cat chat, or just cat stream, not a chat stream.
Yeah, so when I weighed Cutie last night,
Yeah.
I was expecting her to be over 3 pounds, maybe 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
And she was 4.5.
Yeah.
And I was like beside myself. I guess I should have expected that, but dang. She's big. She's not even 4 months yet. She's just turned 3 months. Oh, speaking of kitties that just turned 3 months, the person who adopted Foxy created an Instagram account for Foxy and her new brother, Artemis, and she changed Foxy's name to Luna. And she posted, like, in her stories, a couple pictures of them. Well, a couple pictures of Foxy, and then the third picture was like Foxy and Artemis like snuggling together, like sleeping with their arms around each other. So cute. So if anybody wants an update on Foxy and wants to know how she's getting along with her new brother, it sounds like great.
They're doing good.
Yeah, it looks like very good. It was an adorable picture. Very, very sweet. So that's great. She's laying down there and she has her chin on the shelf, on the bottom shelf of the condo, and she's asleep.
Janine says, did you say what color he is? Oh, Foxy's new.
He's white and gray.
What
I
was the
believe there was
picture?
a picture.
Yeah, I posted a picture in the Discord in the Cats channel, I believe. Might have been a different. I'm pretty sure it was the Cat channel. Let's see if I can find it. Bring, bring. Cat channel. Oh yeah. It's the very last update in the Cat channel. Foxy and Artemis. Are you ready to wrap it up? What's up?
Bridget texted me.
Bridget update?
I wonder if Bridget's still gonna do med holder stuff when she moves. It's gonna be kind of like a strange location. And that means there's gonna be nobody on this side of town
That sucks.
because me doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah, you gotta convince everyone to start doing it.
If I know how to do
The doing of
the
things.
injections, then I could do it.
Right.
That's the only thing I can't. I don't know how to do
Mm-hmm.
like the vaccinations, which I wanted to learn how to do it. She was going to teach me, and then like the whole pandemic thing started.
Right. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up, I guess. Unless there's more questions, I'm gonna get ready to go be a lazy person and lay down on the couch. Pretend that I'm awake.
I just want one person to email me about Cutie Bonita. Even if it's just one of those really lame emails that's like, I want these cats, how much?
Right.
Or like, can I take just the baby? How
Mhm.
much? Or like, you know, is there a fee? I want kittens. Like anything. Any
Okay.
dumb, crazy, trolly email, I would take it. Just something
Yeah.
to be like, they're not total leftovers. Is that what it's called? Is that the correct
I
word?
guess. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Our next chat will be Saturday morning, probably on time.
I miss our evening chats now that we're only doing the one. I always feel like by the time Wednesday rolls around and we haven't had one, I'm like, we should be having a chat tonight
Right.
because we've skipped Tuesday. I feel like we're probably going to go back to doing for a week once
sure
we get
we
new
are.
once we get new fosters. Like there will be a lot more to update,
Right.
so we'll probably go back to it. But if we don't,
Yeah.
we should. If we
Switch
don't
to
do it
Wednesday.
eventually, then we'll switch to Wednesday, so
Mhm.
they're a little bit more spread out.
Yeah, maybe. We can try it.
It just depends on like if we get new fosters
Yeah.
and then the chats get, you know, busier,
Right.
then we can go back to 4 days. But like if they don't, you know,
Yeah.
then yeah, might as well just stick to Wednesdays. Maybe it's just a summer thing. Like maybe
Yeah.
just until fall starts. Like
Could be.
people are just out.
Thanks for
about.
the follow. Hello. The humans are probably stepping out in just a minute, but if you have any questions about the cats and what we do as fosters, please feel free to ask. That's why we're here. Hello, Brazil. Welcome to Los Angeles.
Hello.
Mean says, but it's not summer everywhere.
That's
Sure.
true.
But you're always here. So,
What's the school year like there? Like when do they start and when do they stop? When is the long break? I know we've talked about this before. Or is there not one long break? Is it like 3 short breaks or it's split up differently? Because like obviously for us it's September to June.
Mean says end of January to about 3rd week of December. Wait, what?
So the break that you have is like the end of December and all of January. Okay. And for you, that's when it's summer. Like that's when it's warm and when people are likely to go
Yes.
like
What are you
vacation
doing?
and stuff.
Come here.
Right. Daddy can do it for you.
I literally said give it to me.
That's
why I was coming to you.
I was in the middle of talking.
Oh, this is in the kitchen.
I'm clearly the only person with hands who knows how to put water in things. It has to be mommy all the time. Anyway. There are 4 terms, 10 weeks each, 2 weeks off in between. Okay. Do you rescue cats or something like that? Yes, we do. These are foster cats. So we have their mom, Bonita. We rescued her. She was pregnant. She gave birth here to these kittens. They were born in March 29th, and they're now 3 months old. And 2 of these kittens are getting adopted tomorrow, the gray one and the black one. And we're still looking for a home for this little tabby girl right here, along with her mom, who's over in the corner right now. So yes, we foster cats. This is our foster room. We have cats of our own out in the rest of the house. And we've been fostering for like 4 years. So as soon as all of these cats get adopted, we will get new kittens. And we will foster them until they get adopted, and so on. And it just continues. it just keeps going and going. So depending on when you check in with us, sometimes we have older cats waiting for adoption like these ones. Sometimes we have brand new kittens that are like, you know, teeny tiny 1 week old newborns or something. So just depends. It's a good one. Thank you. Thank you. We try to, you know, save as many as we can. It's good and it's rewarding because kittens are cute. Mean says Janine, depending on who you ask, they would probably say it's, I'm not even going to try and say that, day when the treaty was signed in 1840 between the Crown and the Maroon tribes. Not everyone really observes it, though it is a public holiday. Yes. Playtime. These boys are rough, man. They take no prisoners. The way they like bite on each other's faces and necks.
Yeah,
it's like, jeez. Why tangy?
What tangy?
A tangy.
What tangy?
Okay. What tangy day? Why tangy? When is that? Like what day of the year? I adopted a cat a while ago as an adult, but he was pretty bad. Yeah. Cats have different personalities. And sometimes they can be pretty bad. Cats don't always want to please their, you know, people the way dogs do. Dogs are people pleasers. Cats are not.
Accurate. February. Though the A sound is actually like ah, like in far. Wartangy, wartangy.
Or maybe she means the A in tangy. Tangy.
He ended up dying from acute sporotrichosis. I can't even pronounce that right now. It's too tired. I'm too tired for that. It was from the streets. I was very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's a hard life for cats on the street. For sure. The second A. I think Hunk is over it. Oh gosh. Oh boy. It was the first time I had contact with cat. Oh wow.
Oh, Dreamboat.
Oh, sorry guys.
Sorry, Hunk.
You. Pick out someone your own
Too
size
rough.
or bigger. Now I have a cat that I adopted when Kitty. Nice.
A kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was saying, or he or she was saying they rescued a cat from the streets who was like maybe a little feral,
Yeah.
and then they adopted a kitten.
So the
And
other
it's
cat died.
Oh.
The cat went away. Yeah. He's 4 years old today. Nice. Happy
Nice.
birthday, Kitty.
Hey, our cat just turned 4 years old a
Yeah.
couple days ago. Last week.
Janine says, means you aren't still a colony. Do you still have the queen on your coins like Canada does? Nice.
Sorry,
says,
Hunk,
it's
I
my
didn't mean to
darling.
startle you.
Cuting is just
I was
like,
trying
I'm
to save
sleeping.
you.
What happened? I don't care. Back to sleep. Meh.
Yeah. Sorry, hon. I was trying to protect you. Good boy.
I was the one that made the noise. What about it?
Well, I threw the...
No, it was
Thing
me.
in.
Because you did it, but then I made that noise. Like
What
I
noise?
laughed. Like
Oh.
I'll do it again because I'm right here.
Okay.
And that's what freaked them out.
If you say so.
I did.
Bonita. Mama.
Come on,
Bonita.
Come to me.
Mommy. Bonita. Mamacita.
Good boy.
Hey, why are you back there? Come out. You
Here's my
sleeping?
bud.
She's just sleeping. She's sleeping under the condo. A weirdo.
Silly girl.
Yeah.
Cutie.
He says, yes, we are part of the Commonwealth. The queen is on our notes.
Cutie is just always relaxed. Cheering Bubby's like, what? What did I do? I didn't mean to do nothing. I was just playing around. I was just playing.
What did you do?
Come on. Right now.
I put on that.
Okay. It's classic. Came in to tell you that I got hurt when I was getting out of bed for no apparent reason. Although I'm thinking she's only on the holograph watermark now. I don't have notes a lot. She used to be on all of them and the coin sketch. Still talking about the queen, alright. Am I supposed to come to you? Is that what that was? All right. I'll wait for Amanda to come back before I wrap things up for the humans. So I don't know if Amanda said anything. On Sunday, we're going to be heading out to just like a one-day little thing at a friend of ours, celebrate July 4th and all that, so we probably won't be around much during the day through the evening. Actually, I think we're planning on staying the night. But that really doesn't affect much. You just won't see us on camera. You'll see the cats. They'll be fine. And then, yeah, we go on our actual vacation in 12 days, and we'll be gone for about 2 weeks. So you'll start to see our secure kitten sitter come around. They may avoid the cameras. We'll probably give them instructions on how to do stuff like that. They'll probably mute for sure. Although we always have the volume pretty far down anyway during the day. Assuming we still have cats in this room when we go on our vacation. Yeah, there's a possibility that I'll set up a camera for like where Arya and Inara eat, just so we can keep an eye on their food and make sure they're, getting enough. There's also a possibility that if I do that, it won't be one of the cameras that connects to this. Does Bridget have any fosters at the moment? Did she find an adopter for Enya? I feel like Enya got adopted. I don't remember. I don't believe Bridget has any fosters right now because they are moving. They're like in the process of moving into a new house. So I'm pretty sure she was able to get that she's fosterless at the moment. But yeah, I'll ask Amanda when she comes back in. Okay, one Bonita is here. This. Right there. Hard to see, but she's, yeah, under the kitten condo with her, well, I guess she moved her chin.
Children are exhausting.
Yeah. Is the infamous hole under there? Yes, but not in that portion. It's on the, like, it's the other wall. That's a corner. Where am I? So this is the corner. She's on this wall.
Camera
And then-
6.
I did already. You
Okay.
can't see anything. It's too dark. She's curled up, asleep though. Yes.
She's right next to the kitty casa.
Yeah, she's sleeping. She's not
sleeping.
scared right now.
She's like right
just-
below the window, right. She has her head right next to the kitty casa, and she's like behind the condo. No,
Right-
like you have to
right
unplug
there.
it.
I did. You couldn't see anything. Everyone saw the nothing. It was very much the never-ending story. Getting more of a general reference
You
at
want
that
me to
point.
do it with camera 4?
No.
9.
Maybe thought it was a good spot the kitties couldn't hassle her. Did you watch that yet? The never-ending story? Yes. Yeah.
Children are.
Oh.
I don't know if it's.
Means asked, does Bridget have any fosters at the moment? Did she find an adopter for Enya?
She did find an adopter for Enya several weeks ago. Enya and her kitten Stevie were adopted together.
That's right.
She does not currently have fosters because they've been doing a lot of traveling and they are moving. In about 2 weeks, they're moving. So she won't be getting any new fosters for a while.
Yeah.
They like literally just took 2 trips. They just went to Catalina and they just went to somewhere else, and they like literally just returned yesterday
Yeah.
from their second trip.
And now they're loading up their new house.
And now she's having company coming from out of town.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
then she's moving into her new house.
Plus she also she's had a feral that she's been,
I was going to talk about that next.
okay, then you do it.
So she's been feeding this feral cat, who she named Mira, for about 4 or 5 years now, and she trapped her a while back and took her to get spayed, and they discovered she was already spayed. She's pretty confident that she was somebody's pet, that they just like moved and left her. She's been living outside for a long time. She's very friendly outside, like they pet her, and the kids pet her. I've pet her plenty of times. My kids pet her when she's outside, and all the kids are outside in the yard. She'll come and all that. So she's been slowly kind of working on like making her an inside cat. She's had access to their garage for about the past year and has been going into the garage at night, has a litter box in there and gets fed in there, sleeps in there at night because there are coyotes and stuff in the neighborhood, but then in the morning she goes out. Up until recently, Bridget had a dog who like was pretty into hunting small animals, and so she would catch a lot of squirrels, unfortunately, and when she saw Mira, she would kind of like run after Mira, and Mira was pretty scared of her. So she wasn't really sure about bringing Mira into her house with that dog, even though that dog, like, she has 3 cats, and they get along fine. But anyway, long story short, that dog passed away. And because they're moving, she really wants to bring Mira with them. So about a week or two ago, she brought Mira inside. And she's been in her room getting acclimated to the house and has been super affectionate. When I went over there to feed them while they were out of town, she was hiding under the bed from me. But when Bridget's been there, she's been like way affectionate with Bridget, like kneading her and laying on her and purring. And so it sounds like she's adjusting pretty well, but she's like had this whole thing to go, you know, like she had to do a combo test on Mira before she can introduce Mira to the other cats. She's, you know, it's been like this whole process. So a lot of her time when she hasn't been traveling has been focused on getting, you know, making Mira an inside cat, and then now they're going to have to move and do all of that stuff. I didn't see any Jack, no.
I think the last time we talked about it, nobody wanted Enya, was shocking because she's so gorgeous. Is it a bigger house? Room for more cats? Haha face. And then Janine says, would you say Enya was more flexible emotionally than Bonita?
No. Enya was way more feral than Bonita. So Bonita never once hissed or swatted or was ever aggressive. Like her first 3 days here, she shut down emotionally. She did not eat. She didn't eat or drink, and she hid. But she was not aggressive. Like she was fearful. She was afraid of me, you know, or just freaked out by being here. But she came out of it really quickly. You know, by day 4, she was friends with me. She never scratched me or anything. Enya had several moments of like, that were scary. Like she hid underneath Bridget's vanity in her room for a long time. And a couple times when, you know, Bridget attempted to like pet her or like put food under there or do whatever, she like lunged at her, she swatted at her, you know, nipped at her. She was very hissy. Even after she started letting Bridget pet her, she would still hide and meow and then hiss sometimes. When I came over there to visit, she immediately hid under the couch and then like would not come out at all. And when I got down on the floor and I was talking to her and I like put my hand out, she went back into the couch even further. Whereas when people have come here to visit, like my sister has been in this room, my mom, Bridget, Enya has come out. Like she kind of went over there. Like she avoided a little bit and, you know, kind of felt it out and then like slowly crept up from behind to like sniff the new person. But like she let my mom pet her, she let my sister pet her, Bridget pet her. She didn't just like run and hide. So I think Bonita is easier than Enya by far, and will be easier than Enya to just adopt and to get comfortable in a new home. She's not as pretty as Enya. You know, Enya had that whole I'm an exotic Siamese thing going for her, whereas Bonita's more like I'm your neighborhood brown tabby, you know. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, when she got them adopted, it was, or when she first posted them for adoption, it was like at the very, very beginning of kitten season. So there still weren't a lot of kittens available yet. So it didn't take too long. I mean, it took a few weeks. It took longer than normal, or like longer than we've been used to, at least the past year and a half. But the person that she found to adopt them was very aware of Enya's personality and Enya's situation and her story, and she was very willing to work with her. And from what I hear, Stevie adapted really quickly, but Enya hid for a long time, was like hiding in a closet or something like that. It took, I don't know, over a week before she would come out and eat in front of the girl. And
Wow.
then I think it was like 2 weeks before the girl pet her. So the girl who adopted them had some patience and was really willing to like make it work, which is great. But I definitely think she was a more difficult case than Bonita, for sure. I think that I don't know. I mean, they both had feeders. They both let their feeders pet them.
Yeah.
You know, but I just think, yeah, and it was just more aggressive, and Bonita was just more like afraid
Right.
or something, shy versus like aggressive. I don't know. Any more questions?
Any more questions?
Was that the last thing up there?
That is the last thing up there.
She's twitching. She was having dreams, and like her paws and her face were twitching.
All right. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. If you've got a fur pal of your own and an Instagram account, please use our hashtag #CuteAvalanche when you in your caption of your post. Your picture will appear here at the end of every chat. Our next chat will be Caturday morning at 10 a.m. And then after that chat, promptly after it, we'll be saying goodbye to Hunk and Dreamboat. So get your...
Yeah, they're supposed to be here at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So.
Get your screen time in with them. Mean says Dozer sometimes make growling noises in his sleep. It worries me that he might lash out while asleep, so I get his attention. Dozer, you're dreaming. Okay. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And we'll see you next time. And yeah, that's all. I don't got anything else, I think. All right.